Hello and welcome to Rev Sports. You are seeing this at 12 noon. We are doing this just after the practice session. Match day -1. You are seeing it on the match day. In 3 hours' time, India is going to take on New Zealand for a must-win game. It's a must-win game for both the sides. Virtual quarter-final. What an interesting time. Takes you back to 2017 where everything changed for women's cricket in India. Let's correct that, because I've seen a lot of people mixing it up. Australia, New Zealand, England have all had support, have all been supporting women's cricket for quite some time now. But with India, of course, it was different. But that's not the point. The point is another virtual quarter-final. New Zealand camp was quite relaxed. India camp, on the other hand, rightly so, was tensed. Of course, let's do the preview line-wise. Let's talk about, point-wise. Let's first talk about the host team's form.
Yes, absolutely. I think India started the tournament with 2 wins, then back-to-back 3 losses, and the momentum is completely gone. And you have to admit that. And now it's a virtual quarter-final, as you mentioned. A win here seal the place, and only available spot for the semi-final race, right? Because all 3 teams are confirmed: Australia, South Africa, and England. And for India, I think one positive is that you were in control of all the 3 losses at one stage. It is completely on you that you lost the grip, right?
Against it's not on me, it's on them.
It's on team. Yes, absolutely. It's not on us. Yes, it's on our team. Yeah. Against South Africa.
But absolutely true. I think for the first 2 games also India looked scratchy.
Yes.
And then the next 3 games was the big teams. Out of the SENA countries, now only N is left. C is done, and we have got lost in the sea under the waves.
Yes.
Expecting this game to be an absolute belter.
Yes, absolutely. High scoring game is expected here, because Navi Mumbai pitch is known for putting high score on the board even if you are batting first. And obviously when you are batting second, there will be dew, so it is highly expected.
Because see, it's Mumbai and it's hot and humid, so there is no way there won't be any dew. Any team, if you it's very simple. If you win the toss, you field first. I think what Harmanpreet needs to do is, before even winning the match, she needs to start winning the tosses.
Yes.
Has she won a single toss? No. She has not won a single toss. Maybe Harmanpreet, let's start with the toss. Then we'll talk about the match. Then we'll talk about the match. But no, getting back to the point, that's about pitch report. What about the rain?
There is a small prediction of rain. So it can happen during the match.
Yes.
But how long, how might it affected? Maybe some overs might get reduced. So let's see. But for New Zealand, as Sophie Devine clearly said in the press conference, that we are not surprised if rain happens. Wherever we are going, this World Cup rain is following us. So we're not surprised. And as you got the update on match day -2, when me and Trishadi came for India's practice session, out of nowhere suddenly the rain struck and the practice session got cancelled ultimately. So even yesterday means, as you are seeing on match day, so there was a chance of chance having some rain. So yes.
And that was when New Zealand started
exactly
practicing.
Because when India practiced from 2 to 5, there was no chance of rain. It's full hot and humid. So again, I think definitely the rain is following New Zealand, but we just hope that no rain should happen during the match, because it's a very important match, and you expect to have that, as Sophie Devine also expects, a 100-over game, and then maybe the best team win, whoever plays the best cricket.
Mosquito alert. Yeah. Absolutely. Now let's talk about some of the key players from before we talk about the key players, let's talk about the probable playing 11.
Yeah.
Let's start with India, of course.
Yes.
The usual suspects: Smriti Mandhana, Pratika Rawal. I think Harleen will definitely play.
Yeah.
Harleen, Harman, Jemmy.
Yeah, we think Jemmy will be
Jemmy will be back. Deepti, Richa, Sneh Rana, Charani, Kranti. These names are going to be there.
Yeah.
Now the toss-up will be between Amanjot and Renuka.
Yeah.
And I think it ideally would be Renuka, but in yesterday's practice, Renuka was struggling little. We thought, and physically, nothing
it's
else.
Some body language on.
Yeah, could be just a cramp on that day,
Yeah.
nothing serious. But that is the only change that would be there, you know. Either of Amanjot or Renuka will sit out, and the other one will be playing. And we are hoping that Amanjot sits out and not Renuka, because unfortunately, if Amanjot sits out, then Jemmy is going to give you the batting part, and Amanjot was anyway bowling 4 overs, so it just did not make a lot of sense. But as far as Renuka is concerned, Renuka gives you full quota of 10 overs, so you don't want Renuka to miss out. That's about it from the Indian playing 11. New Zealand,
Obviously, you know, Susie Bates and Georgia Plymouth will be there. And at number 3 and number 4, your best batters, two best batters. You know, Amelia Cade and obviously your captain, Sophie Devine. Then a tricky middle order, I will say, and pretty inconsistent also.
Yeah.
I think Brooke Halliday is only the other player who has scored a 50.
Yes.
But it was a very slow 50. So again.
because Brooke Halliday has a problem,
Yeah.
Snehashish, she's a very one-shot player. Sweep shot
like
player.
kind of, you know, Deepti Sharma.
Deepti Sharma before
in this
this
World
year.
Cup, yeah, in this
No,
yeah.
before this year.
Yeah.
Deepti Sharma was
Only
all about
sweep.
sweep shots, and she was, yes. Brooke
Kind of
Halliday,
similar. Yeah.
absolutely.
Yeah, so Brooke Halliday was there. Easy Gaze will be there. Their wicketkeeper also.
I do think Easy Gaze has good potential.
Yeah. And I think this wicket will suit New Zealand batters
Absolutely.
a bit more rather than the previous wickets where they have played. And then obviously when it comes to bowling, Leah Tahu will be there maybe because Bree Ealing might have some issue with her fitness.
Yeah.
So because in the last match also she didn't play.
Yeah.
So maybe Rosemary Mayer will be there.
Yes.
Leah Tahu will be here.
Yes.
Jess Kerr may get
Yes.
a game because if Bree Ealing doesn't play, and obviously Aiden Carson will be there, and but 4 bowlers, and I think
Amelia Kerr,
we said, yeah.
Jess Kerr.
Jess Kerr also.
I think Jess Kerr has bowled really well.
Yeah.
She bowls within herself.
Yeah,
She's a
wicket to
very
wicket.
she's a mixture of someone like a Nadine de Klerk,
Yeah.
Sekou Kone, that way. She Masabata class also,
Yeah.
to a bit, you know. But she has got wickets. That's a different thing altogether. That I think the last game that New Zealand played against Sri Lanka, if I'm not wrong.
Last game they didn't bat against Sri Lanka.
Yeah. I think Jess Kerr got 2 or 3 wickets as well. So the slowness of her bowling kind of goes against the batters.
In last 2 matches they didn't even bat on both occasions. In
Yeah, how
their
will
last
they
2
bat?
matches, yeah, because of rain. And that is what Aiden
They have
Carson
to
said
bat in a boat.
in our exclusive interview,
Yeah.
that our batters didn't bat enough in the last 2 matches. That is not so good for us. But we hope that in this match will come up.
Yeah, in the practice session, it did not seem like there is nothing
They are
good.
not worried
They
at
are
all.
chill pro max.
Yeah.
Anyway, who do you think will be the key players from the Indian side?
From Indian side, I think Smriti. Smriti will like to continue the form, but would like to score a bit more rather than 70 in the 80s.
See, you have to understand. It has increased to 70, then to 80, then to 90. No, sorry.
Yeah.
Then to 100.
Yes. So yeah, I think from bowlers, I think again Kranti Gaur can be that factor. I know that she has been a bit
No, of course.
Yeah.
Kranti and Deepti.
Yeah. Deepti all-round brilliance. I think throughout the tournament she has shown
I think
that how well she,
if you have to pick out one Indian player who has had an outstanding World Cup, that would be Deepti Sharma,
Yes.
not even Kranti Gaur.
Yes.
Because Kranti has had her
Issue in 2 matches.
issues in 2 matches, and that is fine. She's
Yeah.
young enough, she'll make a comeback. But nothing against Kranti, and we are not insulting Kranti's performance. But what we are trying to say is Deepti has put in
Consistent.
all-round performance consistently in all the 5 games. So I think that's one thing that absolutely works for Deepti. But apart from Smriti, I think Harman needs to step up. So does Harleen. We don't talk about it much, but when you are coming in at number 3, look at the kind of innings that Sunelu played when South Africa was playing Pakistan. Yes, you can always say that it was against Pakistan, but that's not the point. The point is the way she took the
Harleen
charge.
also played against Pakistan
Yeah, but she got 46.
Yes.
And Sunelu got a quick fire 50.
on the same ground.
On the same ground, same bowling unit. In fact, they had reduced number of overs, so
Yes.
they had to and the worst net run rate. So they had a lot of things to look into so that they can end in the top 2. And I think South Africa
think
did
they
a
almost
fantastic job.
ensured.
Yeah. And that is what India needs to do. Individual brilliances are not going to win you these important matches. You need 2-3 people rallying around and getting the team over. Last time, since I was talking about 2017, it was 4 people who actually got the whole match wrapped up. Mithali's 109, Harman's slow but steady 60 of 90 balls, and then in fact in my piece I had written this, then New Zealand was struck by the Veda Krishnamurti
Famous
storm.
knock.
The truth is, I have seen Veda play for years. That was easily her best knock in the international stage. But it did not end with the batters. There was a Rajeshwari Gaikwad who got her chance and converted that to a 5 wickets, which was brilliant. That was her first 5 wicket haul of her career. Indian women's team now in 2025 need to replicate this. Can they do it? Yes, I think most of them are match winners by themselves. Talking of about the New Zealand team, who do you think will be the key players?
I think it's very easy. Amelia Cade and Sophie Devine. I think these are the 2 key players for them. I think they also know that everything depends on them, especially the batting unit, I am saying, because in bowling still they have some options.
Yeah.
And Tushari, I think this team is in transition period right now.
Correct.
Especially in this format.
Correct.
I think in T20 format this team can surprise many as they did in the last World Cup.
Correct.
But I think in this format I think they need the next cycle
Correct.
to be good enough for the next World Cup. But as you say, I think when it comes to only 2 players, if you want to mention, I think again Amelia Cade all round with the ball, with the bat at number 3. And then obviously
Devine also
Sophie Devine
all-round.
also all-round. Yes, Sophie Devine also with the bat, and obviously it's like 3D with captaincy also.
Yes, absolutely. But I think today's game, I took 5 seconds because I was in between tomorrow, today,
Yeah.
tomorrow, today, But yeah, as I said, today's game, I think all 3 grandmothers will be very, very important. The
Yes.
grannies of the New Zealand team, Susie Betts, who has been absolutely out of touch. But you never know with Susie Betts, though she has looked like someone who has completely forgotten how to bat, but you still, as I said, with she has done so well over the years that you expect her to make a comeback, and this is a good pitch to bat
Yes.
on. So it's not like there will be a lot of demons in the pitch. I do expect her to perform, especially because all 3 of them would know that if they lose the game, then this is
Yeah.
their last World Cup game. Yes, they will play against England, and probably, in fact, I feel that if they lose today, after the England game, you will hear a lot of retirement announcements. Clearly, Sophie Devine, Susie Betts, and Lee Tahuhu. Tahuhu does have that bit to offer. Sophie Devine has been bowling superbly, batting superbly, has already got a century, enjoys the big stage, enjoys the big moment. The biggest factor tomorrow for me would be which team handles pressure the best, and that is where, as an Indian supporter, you feel anxious.
Absolutely, and in the last 3 matches, the prime examples of that, because every time, as we started the show with that only, that all 3 losses, India had their chances, India were in control, but when the opposition team start to building that pressure from one side, ball by ball, over by over, India got crumbled ball by ball, and ultimately pressed the panic button, and India were losing every matches. So again, it's another opportunity for the team to show that they can handle that pressure and come up with a victory, a much-needed victory to seal that semi-final spot, and then it's on that particular day, the knockout day. But as of now, the primary focus is today for first this New Zealand challenge.
Absolutely. Well, before we end, we will be predicting on the live, but I'll still ask Snehashish. Snehashish, what do you think? How will this game turn out to be?
See, I think it will not be an easy one, I will definitely say, because New Zealand somehow they have won only 1 match, right? But somehow they also know that still they have that chance. Somehow they have managed to get that chance. As Eden Carson thanked England, that we are all watching that England game, and for the first time maybe in our career that we are praying England ek jeet jao and England jeet bhi gaya. So they were thanking England कि okay, at least they have done something for us. Now we have the equation in our hands. right? Defeat India and grab that chance. So I think, as you mentioned, all these three grannies, they also know the importance of this match. So they will go all guns blazing. But I think if you see the form, if you see, as I mentioned, only two players, they are important because inexperience, inconsistency, and the the lack of ability to transform, be it with the ball or be it with the bat, in this format especially. I think India is kind of superior. India will likely the favorites in this game, and India would. Everyone, I think, expect India to win this game and seal that semi-final spot, because last year New Zealand toured India and it was 2-1. It was a very closely contested game, but in the series decider, India played well. I think they scored around 330, 340. Smriti Mandal scored 100, if I'm not wrong. And but yeah, I think India should win this and seal the semi-final race at least tomorrow.
No, India
today.
winning this is not going to seal the semi-final.
I think now it's done.
Oh, the NR.
Yeah.
But what if New Zealand defeats England heavily?
No, then I think it's done,
How?
because I saw some ICC scenario from there also, from there what I.
If that's the case, then fantastic. All India needs to do is win this, and that puts a lot of pressure. The only thing is, and this is something we have been speaking about even before the World Cup, that the problem in the England series was the two T20Is that India lost. Those also India could have won, but crunch moments India keep losing. Last 3 games, the same thing. We are hoping that India does not repeat the same mistake, because come on, it's a home World Cup, you want India to qualify. We all want India to qualify. Let's hope and pray for India. And while you hope and pray for India, you of course have to join us back at 2 p.m. right here in Rev Sports. Like, share and subscribe to our channel, because we are also working hard along with the Indian team, not comparing ourselves. Unfortunately, the social media is such nowadays that you say something, you have to then again explain what you mean by saying that. So no, we are not comparing. We are just saying that we are working hard. So please help us by liking and sharing and subscribing. Come back in the pre-show with all your questions, because we will be taking your questions. We'll be giving you answers, and we will together prepare for the whole tense situation, the tense 100 overs that I think this is going to be. I do think it will go to the last over. I think it will go to the last 3 balls of the game, and I will not tell you who I think is going to win. Thank you so much.
Yes, thank you.
See
Thank
you
you so much.
in a bit.